Okay, we're here to talk about the game Marvel vs. Capcom 2, my favorite fighting game of all time, and arguably one of the best games ever released on the SEGA Dreamcast.
Capcom presents.
Everything about this game to me is iconic. From the music, to the characters, to the fighting mechanics, this by far is my favorite fighting game of all time.
Ready?
Marvel vs. Capcom 2. New Age of Heroes.
Right off the bat, you got a game, it's got 56 invincible legends to play as. I mean, what a great idea, combining two of the greatest things of all time, Marvel Comics and Capcom fighting games. I mean, how could this not be one of the greatest games of all time?
Capcom. Marvel vs.
What's happening, Carl? What's happening, Goofy? And we're kicking it off. This is my best run. I just set a new high score playing on the Dreamcast. Absolutely, shout out to Ichabod Crane and his voting. It's awesome. Very cool idea. So, Goofyfoot, what character do you like to play as?
Gotta get right. Who will survive? Engage.
Right off the bat, I pick my normal team. I mean, I like Cable, I like Iron Man, I like Cyclops. We're playing versus the computer. It's a team that is really good. I'm sure there are better team-ups, but this is one that I've used a lot. And I did manage to set a new record on my Dreamcast today with these three characters. Now what I'm trying to do is I'm going to try to hyper combo finish every single enemy. Did not have a perfect run, but I got most of them. How's the audio? Does the audio sound fine? One more to go. And then I'll hyper combo finished all three enemies. Psylocke. What an incredible character. I mean, one of the coolest X-Men characters of the 90s for sure. The thing I love about this game is it has so many possibilities with so many characters and so many combinations. I mean, every time you play it, it can be a little different, especially if you're playing against live players. There she goes, sorry.
You win. Open up for now. I just can't believe it. You're amazing. You win.
Yeah, Cable to me is really great. I mean, nothing is more 90s. I mean, he's so extreme. That's the whole extreme element of the 90s. All the pouches and was it Liefeld that threw him?
Get ready to keep fighting. Engage.
got Storm, really an iconic character in the X-Men. One of the great parts of the new X-Men when they switched to the new team. There she is from the comics. I mean, look at the beautiful job that Capcom did representing these Marvel characters. I mean, this game to me is timeless. And I'll love this game probably in 10 years as much as I love it now. Marvel vs. Capcom 2 was released in the year 2000. First release in Japanese arcades. Did receive ports to Dreamcast, PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3, Xbox, Xbox 360, and iOS devices. Releases were done over a period of about 12 years. Like the concept of the game, it's less boring because you get 3 characters to choose when you play. It gives you a little bit of variety. Of course, all the characters are 2D, but the background is in 3D, which makes this game have a unique look. Interesting fact, the clock in the background is set to the time that I played the game. So the clock actually gives you the real time that it is while you're playing the game. I always thought that was such a cool thing that they made that work like that. If you're watching, put your favorite characters in the chat, or afterwards, put your favorite characters in the comments. What is your team of 3 that you like to play as? Now, a game like this, you know, really playing versus another human player is what you want to do. Because the computer is predictable. I like the way they included characters from Darkstalkers. It's another great Capcom game. Also available, there's Vampire Savior available on the Dreamcast. Great version. Another hyper combo finish, that's 1 down. Can I hyper combo finish all 3 enemies? Cyclops is next. The full name of the game is Marvel vs. Capcom 2, New Age of Heroes. You can see I have Marvel vs. Capcom 2 behind me. Well, actually I don't. I moved it out of the room. I forgot. Yeah. I moved my Star Wars in the room. I have the Marvel vs. Capcom 2 cab from Arcade 1-Up, but it currently does not have online at all. They're really the best feature. Really missing still, for me at least. Fix that. There you go. Another hyper combo finish.
You win. I just can't believe it. You're amazing. You win.
Stage 4 coming up.
Who will survive?
Okay, now during part of this, my monitor actually turned off. So there's going to be a part where I'm going to take a beating and I'll have to come back. But it's because my monitor turned off while I was actually playing the game, capturing it. So that was interesting. You probably noticed because I'll probably just take a beat down. But I did not lose the game. It's amazing that I was able to fix it live while I was playing it. Stick that I use, the Dreamcast fighter stick, is extremely high quality. Boom! Another hyper combo finish. There's Morgan. Oh yeah, one of the great Darkstalker characters. Another hyper combo finish. Let's see where I'm at.
I just can't believe it.
Having a pretty good run.
You win.
An 11th so far. I love the way it shows you your ranking as you're playing. Always thought that was cool. Five out of the 7 levels. Then you face the boss after the 7th level. Each one of the 7 levels, you face a different 3 opponents. It's randomized, so every time you play, it's different.
Get ready to keep up.
One of the cool things with this game on the Dreamcast is that you unlock all the characters. So you start with some of the characters, and as you play, you gain points. And the points allow you to unlock different characters, different outfits. There's some art that you unlock. It was a very rewarding way to play through this game. Added a ton of replay value. Something I wish Arcade 1-Up would have done with their cabinet. If they would have done that, we could have been unlocking all the characters while we're waiting for online. So that would have been a good call instead of having everything unlocked from the get-go. To me, it's almost like cheating, having all the characters when you start. Dreamcast is a very, very good port. Goofy's Foot says he likes playing as Cable, Cyclops, and Sentinel. Sounds like an excellent team. I love the Sentinel. I have the comic that's the first appearance of the Sentinel. I'm a huge comic collector. I don't have a complete Uncanny X-Men collection, but I'm very close. There's only a few issues I'm missing. So in your Marvel characters, you have Omega Red, Morrow, Magneto, Juggernaut, Iron Man, Iceman, Hulk, Gambit, Doctor Doom, Cyclops, Colossus, Captain America, Cable, and Blackheart. You also have Cyclops, Rogue, Sabretooth, Sentinel, Shumagorath, Silver Samurai, Spider-Man, Spiral, Storm, Thanos, Venom, War Machine, Wolverine, and Wolverine with Bone Claws. Wow. What a Marvel lineup that is. I can't think of any other fighting game that has so many characters. Same thing with the Capcom characters. You just have massive variety. You have, of course, a lot of the Street Fighter characters, Akuma, you got Chun-Li. You also got characters like Jill Valentine from Resident Evil. Well, this strategy will probably not work against real players, but against a computer, Cable, his beam attack and then his grenade really keep the enemies at bay. So you can pretty much spam those things and keep them on the defensive. Yeah, it really needs to have online for the title game. I have played it a handful of times online. I played against B. Kong's the Rust. That was a lot of fun. He's a great player. I do like Marvel vs. Capcom as well, but this is my jam. This is the game that I love. This is the reason why I would have bought that cab. Hopefully they get online working and it works well. Of course, this is a Naomi game, and the Dreamcast was ideally suited to play this game. Still, in my opinion, the Dreamcast version plays better than the arcade 1-up cab, because I have both, and I've played both quite a bit. To me, the Dreamcast just seems smoother. But the arcade 1-up cab has improved. They have done some work on it, and you can tell the work that's been done where it's not as laggy. We're watching the Dreamcast version now. Yeah, Carl, I'm playing this on a Dreamcast. Hyper combo finishing almost every enemy. That's why you have to play real players. You get to a point in this game where you can just beat the computer every time. It kind of ruins the fun, So I'm ready for Arcade 1-Up to do the right thing and get this game online so I can play it with my cab that I bought. Shout out to Space Channel 5, one of the great Dreamcast games I'm sure I'm going to talk about at some point. Definitely a cool game. If you haven't checked it out, I did do a DOA review earlier today, DOA 2. Another great fighter.
The battle for survival begins.
At some point in here, I lost picture. You'll tell because I'll just basically take a beat down while I go to fix it. I can't believe I was able to continue playing and did not lose. Dreamcast, definitely one of the greatest home arcade gaming systems. Fantastic ports of a lot of great arcade games. Now, I did use some strategy when I saw cables getting low. I switched them out. You can't switch characters. You want to try to keep all three characters as long as you can so you can do a bigger attack. Another trick I do is I run my fingers over all the buttons. Whenever I do the hyper combos, I basically sweep my hands back and forth really quick across all the buttons. Like that. And what that does is you get a lot of more chip damage when you pull off those big combos. That's why, in my opinion, I really think that having a fighting stick makes this game more fun to play. You got Sakura. Awesome character. Another great game on the Dreamcast I want to cover is Rival Schools. And that's a really great fighter that doesn't get the love that it deserves. I'll definitely do a stream of that. That's another fighter that I love on the Dreamcast. There's two consoles I leave permanently set up, and that's the Dreamcast and the Atari 2600. No matter what I have in my gaming room, I always have those two ready to go. Cyclops.
Time over.
Did not get the hyper combo finish. There goes my perfect game, but still having a great game. It's still going to be high enough to get the personal highest score I've ever gotten. Right now I'm sitting in third place. You can see I'm crawling up. Will I be able to take the number one? On now, facing Abyss. Start off, special attack. Plan for the top score. Oh, taking a beating. Lost the combo there. Took it away from me. What a fantastic game. Lost the hyper combo again. Lost the combo. I was trying to hyper combo the boss. Didn't get the spacing right. Unfortunately, I'm going into the next boss without as much life as I would like. Lost Cable. Having to play with Iron Man. Look at that. Just short. Just short.
You win.
Here we go. It's been a while since I played. I'm a little rusty. Not going good. See, up to this point, I've only used 1 credit. And it comes down to the very last hit. Watch. Boom. 1 credit, last boss, final form. Look at that little sliver of life I had. Can you believe that? I feel so cheated. I mean, really? Did that just happen? I made it through all of that to get to the final boss with that 1 little sliver.
Don't you want a rematch?
Now, you know I'm going to have to continue. I mean, you know that's going to have to happen. Still a very solid run. This time I'm going to pick more firepower. I'm going to go with War Machine and Iron Man. That should give me enough to hyper combo some of the bosses. Here we go again. Marvel vs. Capcom, to me, it's in the top 5 Dreamcast games. This is like a reason to have a Dreamcast. Fantastic game, fantastic arcade game too. Perfectly taken home. Just love the Dreamcast version of this game. Look at that damage. I turn the sound off because it's so loud when I do the buttons on this game. You know, it would ruin the game. Look at that. Look at my life. Took that first boss out quick on the second form of Abyss. You got to get back from him. You don't want to get close to him because he's got that flamethrower. Keep him at a distance. And boom, hyper comboed. Going into the final form, 2 characters with all their life, Cable with most of his life. This last form takes a lot of life. It hits hard. You want to come into this final form with a lot of health and a lot of life. There we go. Wow, look at that.
Open up for now.
Booyah!
Thanks for playing Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Your name will be inscribed in the pages of fighting history.
There it is. My best run of Marvel vs. Capcom 2, playing versus the computer. Nice smooth run. Have been playing the game on my arcade 1-up cabinet. So I have been playing it a little bit. This is haven't played it in the Dreamcast in a while, so I was glad I was able to come in and play it as well as I did. Yeah. Music makes me feel like I'm in a coffee shop. It's such an interesting choice to have this jazz music in this game. But you know what? As weird as it is, I really like it. It kind of grows on you. At least it's grown on me. I like the way they show the sketches, the concept sketches. All Capcom staff and you. If you like Dreamcast content, consider giving me a thumbs up for this video. If you have not subscribed, consider subscribing to Papa Brad's Gaming. And there it is. If you look at my score, that's my highest score. It's in first place. That's the highest score I have on this memory card. And that was pretty good, considering it's been a while since I've played it on Dreamcast. But this game, it sticks with you. And it's like if you can play it on the Dreamcast, it's exactly the same in the arcade. So, great game. Like I said, for me, top 5 Dreamcast game. Check it out. This has been Papa Brad reminding you to stay legit. This is Papa Brad, and I'm proud to announce that my channel now has memberships. If you would like to support the iircadians show or Papa Brad's gaming on the crazy arcade adventures he goes on, you can do so. I have 3 different levels: iircadians Illuminati, the iircadians Inner Circle, and the iircadians High Council. You'll get exclusive content that you'll only be able to view in each category. So if you enjoy what my channel does, and you want to give us a little support, help pay for the StreamYards and the expenses of doing the show, this is a completely optional thing, and I'm just putting it out there. So thank you. This is Papa Brad's Gaming reminding you to stay legit.
Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains that last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah. Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit.